Hey friends, I'm so excited to be back, and today we are going to do a Q&A. So if you haven't seen my post up on the community section of our YouTube channel and also on my Instagram, and if you're not a part of my email list, which you should be by the way, I mentioned that in the past few weeks I had been in this season of transition, and I was preoccupied with moving to a new place, hence the new background. And so while that was ongoing, I compiled a couple of your questions that I can ask in a Q&A video. So for today, I'm going to answer those questions for you. So quickly, if you don't know me yet, hi, my name is Myrra. I'm an online course creator and strategist, kingdom entrepreneur, and author who is on a mission to help you multiply your income and impact by creating profitable and transformational online courses. So if you are interested in watching videos on course creation, kingdom entrepreneurship, and faith-based personal development, then feel free to subscribe below. Okay, let's get to your questions. So the first question that we got is from my email list. She actually told me to just keep her anonymous. But her question is, how do you record your videos, and are there any external cameras and microphones you recommend? And so my answer to this is, number one, your course videos will really depend on the approach that you're taking in that specific lesson. So there are three types that I usually encounter with my course and with the courses of my clients. Number one is front-facing video. It's just like this. This is a front-facing video. I have my camera right in front of me and I'm talking to that camera. Whether it be in your own house or apartment or in a professional studio, this is a front-facing video, and you could have multiple cameras if you're fancy like that. But actually, just having one camera for your course videos is enough. Second type of a course video recording that you can make is with slides. So with slides, when you're recording with slides, it depends on you if you want your camera to be shown or not. But essentially, it is when you have the slide, when you're recording in your laptop or in your computer with the slides open, and your camera can be shown in the lower left or lower right part of the screen. Or you can also turn off your camera if you don't want to be seen. So essentially, that is what you can do. And your slides can be visual aids. It can also include the important notes that your students should be taking as you go through them in the course. And then the third type of course video recording that you can do is a demonstration video. So this is perfect for tutorials. Let's say that you have a course that is teaching people how to cook in a kitchen. So you could set up your camera right in front and you can start cooking there, right? And then showing them what the ingredients are, what they should do, things like that. That is a front-facing demo tutorial. But another thing is an online tutorial. So let's say that you're a social media manager and you want to create a course teaching people how to use a certain platform to schedule their social media posts in. If that is the case, then you might want to just screen record. Open up the platform, open up your screen to wherever you want to show, to whatever you want to show to your students inside your course, and you can screen record there. So there's a lot of platforms that you can use to screen record. There is loom.com. You can also use just Zoom and basically record your videos there. You can also use StreamYard. You can also use QuickTime Player recording if you're using MacBook. So there's a lot of these platforms that you can use to screen record tutorials. And for external cameras and microphones, my camera recommendation, the one that I'm using right now, is Canon EOS M50 Mark II camera. It's not actually recently released at all. I think it's been released a couple of years ago now, but until now, I still find it really useful. And the videos and all of my YouTube videos are done and recorded using my Canon camera. And another thing is, if you do not have a DSLR camera, I think honestly that's okay. You don't have to have this professional equipment or cameras just for you to be able to create high quality online courses. No, some of my clients have used their iPhones or simple digital cameras that they have, and that is fine. I do not believe that you have to complicate the process of online course creation and that you have to have all of these expensive tech and equipment for you to be able to successfully create and launch your course. So if you have an iPhone, good, just put it in a tripod and you'll be good to go. Another thing that I use, especially for demo tutorials or screen recording with slides, is my webcam. So my website recommendation, this is what I use for screen recordings and for Zoom meetings, and it's really good for me because one of its features is 1080p HD video. So this is the Logitech C922 Pro Stream webcam. So I love it. I just put it in my MacBook. Basically, you just like clip it on there and it works well. And this one, I just plug this in my computer. I use this thing right here because MacBooks only require USB-C, I think it's what it's called. And then I plug this in here and then plug it in my laptop. And that is how I record my screen recordings and my Zoom meetings. By the way, all of the links to check out the recommendations that I mentioned to you will be linked below in the description box so that you can check them out in your own time. So for my recordings, for video, podcasts, and for my calls and meetings, I use this Audio Technica A2020 microphone. So it looks like this. Actually, this one, I didn't like buy this one. This is not included. It just looks like this, basically. And then you have this little standee here. And then you connect this. I don't have my cable right here, but you basically connect this through a cable to your laptop or to your computer. It's not cable-less. Is that what it's called? You guys, I'm not a tech person at all, but I really just want to have this like staples when it comes to tech and equipment, and I want to share them with you, especially because you ask. So I use this. This is from my neighbor, I think from another camera of his, and he said that he's not using it anymore, so I just like pop it in here to kind of like filter the sound. So that's for audio. And another thing that I use when I'm recording, especially with a camera, with my Canon EOS M50 camera, especially when I record my front-facing videos, is this Rode microphone, and it has a wind cover as well. So let me show you. It will mess up my audio a bit, guys, so but I want to show you. So it looks like this. This one is the wind cover, and basically when I use that, the sound quality is so much better, because even if I'm using my Canon camera, it doesn't mean that my audio is gonna be crystal clear, because sometimes the microphone of the camera itself captures everything that's going on around you. It may capture like the air conditioning, it may capture like an electric fan or whatever, but with this, it only records anything that is right in front of it. it's clear. But I do think that there's still a lot of work done because I'm in a new place right now. There's still a lot of work to be done when it comes to the echo sounds, because my apartment is using tiles, so it might echo it in the microphone. So that's still one of the things that I have to work on. But yeah, those are my external microphone and camera recommendations. So I hope that's useful. A bonus tip for your lighting and recording setup is to have a ring light. I have my ring light in front of me right now. I cannot take it today. I cannot take it to show you today, but this ring light will ensure that your video will have proper lighting. And another thing is a tripod. Use a tripod like I'm using right now with my camera. This will make sure that your camera and your video will be stabilized. I hope that has answered your question. And for those of you who have the same questions like the person who sent this question I hope that this has been helpful. Let's move on to the second question. Okay, so the second question is sent by my previous client who is realtor. So shout out to Stacy Shelby. Thank you so much, Stacy, for sending in these questions as well, and I do hope that my answers will be able to help those of you who have the same questions as well. So her question is threefold. Number one is, how can I create an evergreen course without having to have a ton of extra tech to pay for? Second question, what is the best all-in-one platform for course creation? Third, how can someone on a budget get support with creating an online course on a budget? So let's answer the first question first. How can I create an evergreen course without having to have a ton of extra tech to pay for? So I want to start answering this question with an encouragement to tell you that creating an evergreen course without it breaking the bank on tech is very much doable. So let's break this down. For those of you who do not know what an evergreen course is, an evergreen course is basically just a course that your audience or anyone can just join in anytime. Mostly because, number one, the doors are always open. It's not like you launch and then you close the doors and then you relaunch in the next few months or so, right? So this evergreen course, it means that the doors are always open to enrollment. They can find it in your website, in your social media, in your previous posts and whatnot, and be able to join. And second is, it stays relevant and valuable to your audience no matter when they join. If you know that your course is not something that is just targeted basically on a season, like for example, your course is not related to Christmas season or summer, right? Then what you can do is just open the enrollment up for your course the entire year and anyone can just join in, right? And your job will basically just be to keep promoting it and keep creating content to market that course. So that is an evergreen course essentially. And to create one without breaking the bank, without spending too much on tech, my tips are, number one, simplify your course creation process. There's really no need to overcomplicate the process. Especially if you're just launching your course for the first time, there's no need for fancy animations or complex interactive or engagement features. You don't have to create it all in one go, right? Especially if it's your first course. Your first ever course, you should be going at it with an experimental or a scientist mindset where you're testing out the waters, trying to see which works and which doesn't. Sometimes simplicity is key, and it can actually make your course more accessible and more easy to follow and easy to understand by your audience. Tip number two is to see what tech, softwares, and equipment you will need and weigh in on your priorities. See if there are other softwares or websites that offer what you need for free or for cheaper amounts. Only prioritize what's essential for delivering your course effectively. For example, if video content is crucial for you, then you might want to invest on a good quality microphone and camera. But that also means that you don't have to spend so many bucks on editing softwares, because that means that the video itself will be high quality, right? And so what you can do is find free editing softwares out there, or use Canva to edit your videos instead of paying for video editing suites. And tip number 3 is to find out if there are softwares out there that already offer everything that you need in just one platform. This could mean for you that you might lessen your expenses because you don't have to pay for other integration softwares like Zapier or other platforms like email list marketing or payment processing or landing page designs, all of those things. So my tip is to look for all-in-one platforms that can include your course hosting, everything basically that you need for course creation. Look into Teachable or Kajabi. And actually, I do have a video that I posted before all about course creation platforms, comparing Teachable, Kajabi, and Squarespace courses. If you want to learn more about that, then you can find the video here. So check that out. And again, this will help you reduce your need for multiple subscriptions, thereby saving you time and money as well. So let's answer Stacy's second question, which is, what is the best all-in-one platform for course creation? So again, since we're talking about platforms now, I do believe, based on experience for myself and for my clients, Kajabi is the best all-in-one platform in my experience. And so I've worked with many clients before who are satisfied with their use of Kajabi, not only because they are able to host their online courses in there, they are able to use it for their website, for their email list, for their coaching packages, right? And for so many more stuff that they need in their businesses. So if you want to learn more about that again, then feel free to watch my video here comparing several course creation platforms. So yeah. And then third question is, how can someone on a budget get support with creating an online course on a budget? Okay, so I definitely believe that creating an online course on a budget is doable, very much so achievable with the right approach. And so you may start by researching and planning your course creation process thoroughly so that you can stay organized, so that you know that, okay, at this phase of the course creation process, I can do it all on my own and I do not need this much resources or tech just yet. But in this next phase, I would probably be better off finding someone who can help me with it. That means that it is more practical instead of me spending hours on it and losing time with my family or losing time from work as well. So you can use free resources and do-it-yourself techniques whenever possible and when your time allows, to keep your costs down. This is why time management and being organized is key. And again, if there are aspects of the course creation process that you feel is beyond your expertise or is going to take you loads of time, and if you prioritize your time even more than your own money right now and you're not afraid to invest, then feel free to consider strategic outsourcing and delegation to freelancers or agencies with affordable rates. You may also explore payment plan options so that you can spread your cost over time. And a little self-plug here, if you are feeling overwhelmed or if you just want extra support in creating your online course, then we're here to help. we actually offer online course creation done for you services and with flexible payment plan options. So with our help and with our expertise, you will be able to get your online course up and running in record time without having to break the bank. So if you are interested to learn more about this, then you can book a discovery call with me at myrrakate.com/discovery call, or you can also check out my other services at myrrakate.com/work with me. I would be honored and happy and grateful to be able to help you out in your course creation process and make your course creation dreams a reality. So that being said, let's move over to the next question. Okay, so the next question is from House of Social Co. on Instagram, Zara, who is a marketing and launch strategist. So her question is, what is your favorite container to serve clients? Is it one-on-one coaching or courses, etc.? Thank you, Zara, for sending in your question, and that is a really interesting question. Like, for me personally, because I do believe that I am working for the Lord and not for men, I am really just all about service. So I love everything that I do for my clients. But just to answer your question, I think for now, I really love working with my clients in my course creation done for you intensive. It is my most exclusive and highest container. It's where we really take over the entire course creation process, and we are super hands-on with the client to the point that they will be able to really create their course and launch their course in record time, even if they're super busy, even if they lack the time to create their course, even if they also don't have that much knowledge when it comes to setting up the course, when it comes to course tech, course creation, course curriculum creation, all of those things, right? So we guide them through each phase of the course creation process. And we don't just guide them, we do the complicated tasks. We take over those tasks for them. So how this works is that my clients and we hop on a strategy session where in just one seating, in just a 3-hour VIP strategy session, we map out their entire course. The foundations, the course outcome and transformation, the course positioning, the course messaging, even the course branding, the course outline, the course launch strategy, all of those things, just in one session. And then from there, we take over the course curriculum creation. If they don't have the time to put in the work for that, then they're all set. They can relax, they can do their work, they can focus on their ministry or in their business, and we are creating the course curriculum for them. And then from there, basically, the only thing that they would really need is to record the course videos. That's it. We will set it all up. We will design landing pages for them. We will design the slides if need be. We will guide them through the recording as well. We will upload all the course videos in their course platform, etc., etc. So it's really the most exclusive, and it's really where we get things done. But I do not want to make people believe that this is the only way to work with us best, because actually we will be launching the Courses with Confidence in a few weeks or so, and the Courses with Confidence offers my audience the process, and we'll teach them the process of how to create a course from scratch, how to create a profitable and transformational online course, and how they can do it all on their own. So it's very empowering to know that you can do something, right? If let's say someone doesn't have the capacity right now, they're on a budget. We were talking about budget a while ago, right? So if you're on a budget and you don't really necessarily have the capacity to invest on a done-for-you service of ours, then we offer these Courses with Confidence so that you can learn everything. You don't have to reinvent the wheel anymore and like try to chase or try to like do things all on your own, and it's like, you know, keeping you exhausted. It's taking you hours on end. And so if you want kind of like a shortcut and just like enjoy all the templates that we use even for our most exclusive clients, the course curriculum templates, the plug and play sales page copy templates, all of those things, then that is also honestly one of my favorite ways to be able to serve you. And we will open the Courses with Confidence enrollment soon, but for now the waitlist is open. You can actually join at myrrakate.com/waitlist. So yeah, those two are my most favorite ways to serve my clients, Sarah. So thank you again for your question. All right, so that is it for the Q&A. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. I really do appreciate it. And if you do have more questions, then feel free to comment them down below and I will answer you right away. Yes, I read all of the comments. I read all of your emails. So feel free to send in your questions. And yeah, if you do like this video and if you have gotten value from it, feel free to like this video and share this video to at least 3 of your friends who will get value from it as well. And don't forget to subscribe as well to not miss out on our weekly videos. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep the faith and know that the best is yet to come. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!